in all seriousness,
Please.
I looked at the film and he did step out of bounds, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there right now.
That's a big part of it.
But
What do you mean not gonna go there right now? You just went there.
I mean, I know you did. I know you did, but
I stepped out of bounds.
I stepped out of bounds.
They don't even have that
I
camera
gotta
angle
stop.
of the
I
baseline
gotta
like
stop.
that.
All I know is I gotta stop.
Welcome to Out of Bounds. We are here for another episode. It's the off season. It's probably the dog days of the off season. Um, yeah, there's some news. Mainly the schedule dropped. Some guy retired.
Some guy,
So
bro.
we're here.
Some rando.
Crazy.
My goat, actually. Yeah, I mean, this is like one of my first jersey pods. We got the OKC
Hey.
zero. Oh, so, but I got the UCLA Westbrook.
Hey, hey,
Damn.
hey.
Hey.
He's got
That's
him
actually
right.
tough.
That's actually
Yeah, this
really
one
tough.
was crazy.
He's got him right behind him.
Yes,
Yeah, on the
sir.
wall.
He's always there with me. But I mean, you guys have definitely noticed. I've been had that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can kind of start there. Yeah, Russell Westbrook is finally retired from the NBA. After 18 seasons. Um, I mean, he's played for such a long time. I feel like his impact will definitely be felt, man. I mean, he obviously had like whatever stuff you want to say about him as a player, like he wasn't like the most efficient guy. Um, but at the end of the day, like I feel like all the numbers and stuff that he put up, like you can't deny like his greatness. He's definitely like a Hall of Fame player. He's kind of like the main reason that I actually got into basketball and like started watching. Um, and beyond me, like I feel like there's just like a whole generation of people that he impacted. And when you talk about like OKC as a team, like he's the first player that they really drafted, right? Like KD played for the Sonics and then he kind of just got moved over there. Westbrook was like the first player that they actually drafted. Like he wore the Sonics hat, but then in that summer league, like he was wearing an OKC jersey. And he's basically like their first real draft pick, right? Of that time when they knew that the Thunder were gonna get the Sonics and become the new team. So um, I feel like a lot of Oklahoma and like the fans of like OKC and Thunder fans, like a lot of them are there because of Russ, right? And you can't really deny his impact on the organization. Obviously, like his career at the end wasn't ideal, but considering that guy's game was pretty much based off athleticism, I'm sure the past few weeks everyone has just watched highlights of his, and the athletic stuff he was doing is crazy, but it's not hard to understand why that game wouldn't age as gracefully as others. But yeah, just immediate thoughts on Westbrook retiring.
Um, as the only other person on this episode who's had him on his team before, um, even though it was after his prime, it's you know, it's crazy to think. I mean, he's just one of the first dominoes that's going to be falling in the next few years. A pretty big one at that. I mean, you guys know we literally grew up watching him. Um, from that Thunder final series to the entire run they had the years that they were together. And even after that, his MVP seasons. Just like honestly, a player that um I think sort of I don't want to say revolutionized, but I would say definitely reminded people, what it means to have heart for the game, and that too as a point guard, being able to take over, for a team after the superstars leave. We rarely ever see something like that, especially from a point guard. So, um, you know, just and on top of that, just like a really cool guy, just from post game interviews, just someone who's real. So I think the NBA is sort of lost a bit of a I don't know, like a pillar of what basketball has been for the last, like, oh man, more than 10 years at this point, 15 years. So yeah, it's really unfortunate. I mean, I do remember the end of the season where they were asking him, um, you know, what's your plans? Like, what do you think is gonna happen if you don't get picked up? Is this gonna be your last season? He was like, yeah, right. But that's what these things kind of happen in the off season. You got to make some tough decisions. Um, but yeah, we're here now.
Yeah. I mean, like you guys said, like heart is the main word that comes to mind when you like watch Russell Westbrook or think of him. He's just like one of the most intense guys that we've had in the past like 10, 15 years. You think of like guys like KG before that who were really the embodiment of like, that kind of mindset in the NBA, just going hard downhill, just like trying to attack whoever's in front of them. And Westbrook for a long time was an inspiration to all like younger guards and just people who like weren't supposed to be, doing big things like that. He was, I think, one of the most important players in NBA history. Everyone can say what they want about his efficiency. I've said it before too, but just being able to inspire kids and like show them what's possible as a small guard, in the NBA, is something we can't take for granted. Um, Obviously, I mean, like, congrats to him. 18 years is still a lot for someone who's primarily like relying on his athleticism a lot. It's just impressive to see him extend his career that far. And kind of go out on his own terms a little bit. Obviously, he would have loved to play a little bit more, but he still averaged, like 10 to 15 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds for the last like 5 years. So there's not enough that can be said about who he is as a person, but um, yeah, like Kuzar said, like now the dominoes will start to fall a little bit, but he's one of those core guys that kind of made our childhood what it was for the NBA. So yeah, like a lot of respect to him. Crazy to see him go out though.
Yeah, for real. I mean, it's interesting to think about his career, right? Like, I feel like he had so many different what do you call, like, eras, right? Like, he had like this era, obviously like his first era where he's like, developing as a player, and then he kind of like grows into his own along with KD on the Thunder. And then you have like um KD getting KD deciding to sign with the Warriors. Then he kind of had his years where he's like the number one option, for those 2 years in OKC that he stayed after that. um and even I think then he has the Houston year where he's kind of like 1A/1B with Harden. He goes to Washington for a year where he kind of like is also kind of like the best player there pretty much. Or maybe like a 1A/1B with like Bradley Beal that year. Um and then he goes to, LA Lakers, he goes to Clippers, he goes to the Nuggets and Clippers, and then ends in the Kings, right? But I feel like the interesting thing is, like, I feel like there's throughout all those eras, like, obviously I think he has like so many different iconic moments, right, that you can think about. Um Obviously, like like in OKC, you imagine like the MVP year, that's like the first thing that comes to mind. Like, I think about, the shot that he had against Denver. That's definitely like one of the biggest plays of his career, and just like all the clutch moments. Um that year, it truly felt like he was just willing that team to win. Because like when you go back and look at the
That was
roster, like that was
insane.
OD, bro. He's playing with
But
like Steven Adams, like it's his second best player, and like Andre Robertson is there, and there's just like no offense
was that
really
Victor
in the team.
Oladipo there too?
Yeah, Oladipo was there, but like that was like before he became good, like because he went to the Pacers the next year, then he got like a little bit more in shape, and like
Yeah.
that effect of like playing with Westbrook, you could see like he was like a lot more in shape, and like he just kind of knew how to play better. He was like at a weird point of his career where like he was kind of like not like a downtrend, but he was like stagnating, I feel like, in his career a bit in that one year.
I mean, I want to just like let's just talk stats for a little bit. I just want to list off this guy's accolades, right? So we've got NBA Most Valuable Player 2017, nine-time NBA All-Star, two-time NBA All-Star Game MVP. Obviously a Hall of Famer will be soon. Um, two-time All NBA First Team, five-time All NBA Second Team, two-time All NBA Third Team, two-time NBA Scoring Champion 2015-17. For someone who doesn't shoot threes, that's crazy. Three times NBA Assist Leader. Um, NBA All Rookie First Team, of course. And also we've got the all-time NBA leader in triple doubles with 209. I mean, do you think about it? This is the guy who literally, I mean, we lived through it. We saw like when he was averaging triple doubles, we were like, wait, this is like unreal. Now it's, you got Jokic's, you got other people averaging triple doubles. It's like,
Mhm.
but this guy really started since Oscar Robertson. Single season record for most triple doubles, 42. Dog, that's like half the games. That's like more than half the games in the season.
Literally every other game,
Every
it's
other
triple
game
double.
he was doing a triple
Insane.
double. And the ones that he wasn't, he was basically there. Averaging a triple
Yeah.
double. So Jokic has averaged a triple double over 2 seasons, the last 2 seasons. Russell Westbrook has averaged a triple double for 4 separate seasons. 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19. So 3 years straight, and then 2020, 2021. Most consecutive games with a triple double with 11 straight in 2019. Um, and then he is also the first player to ever record a triple double against every single NBA team. Um, Also the person with the most career 20 plus assist triple doubles. This guy has 5 triple doubles with 20 plus assists. So
Jeez.
I mean, um, he's the highest scoring true point guard, I would say. Um,
Yeah, he has the
and
most points. I think Steph will catch him, but he has the most points right
But
now.
that's crazy that you guys are
yeah,
talking about all of his like assist accolades when he came into the league kind of as a two guard, and they like
right?
pretty much molded him into a point guard. Um, that's like one of the craziest stories in NBA that I've seen before. You know, like he's not supposed to be
For
getting
real.
5 assists a game, let alone leading the league multiple times. You know, so
Dude,
that's just crazy.
he's fifth all time in assists. That's insane. That's actually insane.
Dude, if you see like the scouting report, like when he was there, like bro, they were calling him like Tony Allen, bro. They're like, yeah, he's gonna be like Tony Allen.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like
Complete opposite player, basically. Um,
legendary career for sure.
Man, it's just I don't know. The NBA loses a little bit of character when Russ is not there. Now it's
Yeah,
unfortunate,
for sure.
teams didn't pick him up, but sort of want to go back to what Raj was saying, like, you know, how that type of play is not, where the NBA is right now. Because
Mhm.
Russ's type of play is successful in, winning games and stuff, but ultimately the way the NBA is, um, we're trying to get more people involved, and though Russ does that, he basically is the driver of the game, right? And so that's not where the NBA sort of strategy is for a lot of teams, not what they're looking for. I still think he like this is an NBA MVP. This is a Hall of Famer. There's no reason why he shouldn't have like a minimum deal on any team at all. So kind of crazy. I'm sure there's some background stuff going on there, but
Yeah.
regardless, like it's just wild to see, man. This is like I was mentioning this to you guys a bit ago. This is like the first like superstar we've seen from start to finish and then retire. I think. I can't think of like a superstar who like didn't end their career early. Um, Even though this might seem early, but I think you know
Yeah.
Chris Paul, like we weren't there for the very early years. Um, yeah,
And you have like the all-stars of the 2010s, but I think Westbrook is just on a different level, right? Like I guess like you'll have like the John Walls and like the Derrick Roses, but
yeah,
I feel like the longevity that like Westbrook had, and he just like I feel like to be honest, he's like I think he's just on a little bit of a different level, right? Like right now I'm looking at some more stats. So Westbrook and LeBron are the only players that have 25 um 25,000 points and 10,000 assists in their careers.
I mean that makes
So
sense to me.
it's literally just them two on that list. And then like just looking at, player like so Westbrook has more points than Steph, Hakeem, Duncan, Jerry West, Allen Iverson, Charles Barkley, Dwayne Wade, Larry Bird. He finishes with more rebounds than Jokic, Giannis, Larry Bird, Sean Kemp, McAdoo, Chris Webber, AD, Aldridge, and then he has more assists than Steve Nash, Magic, Oscar, Isaiah, Harden, Rondo, Tony Parker. So
Yeah,
it's just like insane, bro. Like it's just filling up the stat sheet.
people will really like appreciate it after he's inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think that's when people will be like,
Hmm.
"Wow, this was like a player that we probably should have." It's crazy to say he's underrated in some aspects, but that's just the case. Um,
Yeah,
uh, I
And
I
I think the
did,
past few years, like no one was really like acknowledging him, but I feel like now
yeah,
that he retired, like more people are kind of on it, right?
yeah. I did want to do like a little mini segment with Russ just to like maybe put a pin on it, but like I want to like I want you guys to think of like your favorite game, like your favorite Russ moment or favorite Russ like in game moment or just like game in general, and then I want to do like your favorite like Russ like off the court moment, like funny meme or whatever.
Yeah, I think
Um,
Rajna is the one that I'm gonna say though, on the court at least.
go
I don't
ahead.
remember who he was playing, but he just had the nastiest sham god crossover, split like two guys, and
Ooh.
had a dime to like Steven Adams for a dunk.
Oh
And I was just
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't remember who they were playing or what it was, but that
I think
was
that
just
was
like
against the Suns. Was there? Are you gonna clip it? Or are you?
Suns.
Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna put
You
it up.
gotta add the clip, dude.
Hell
Yeah, it
yeah.
was just disgusting. And like the way he made the pass too,
He like
just it
yeah,
was
he
a
was like hee
perfect
hee.
dive.
He hit the Magic
Yeah,
Johnson.
yeah. No, like Russ is a polarizing guy. Like he has a lot of like good and bad plays, but his highlights they look good, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of good stuff.
What about you, Raj? You
Yeah, for
thinking?
sure. For me, I mean, I was telling Omkar this. Like, I think it's definitely that game-winning shot he hit against Denver, in his MVP season. I think that's the one where I forget what the guy is like. Oh, like an historic end to an historic day or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, dude, that moment was just so insane
That
because
was
I
a that.
remember at that point. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. No, I was just
No,
thinking.
I was just saying like that game like secured everything, right? I'm pretty sure that's the game where he broke the record for the triple doubles like in a season. He gets to 42. He hits that shot and not only does he win the game, but he knocks Denver out of the playoffs. Like the Denver
Yeah,
Nuggets needed to win that game to
so
make the
many things
playoffs.
happen.
Yeah. And it was just like the most absurd shot, bro. That also secured like he had 47 points and that secured like a 50-point game. So like
Yeah,
there's just so many things about it that you're just like, dude, there's no way he makes that. And it's just like the most insane shot, dude. He's like 5 feet behind the 3-point line on the corner. It's inbounded to Steven Adams. And Jamal Murray is there and he contests the shot, bro. Like he
Yeah,
got a
that was
contest off.
insane.
And
He
then
just handed it off.
it's just like had no doubt, bro, it was going in. At that point, like I'm sure you if you watch that game, like the Nuggets crowd was rooting for him, bro. Like I remember I went to the I also saw a Thunder Nets game like in that year. I know like the Nets crowd is like that, but like by the end, like bro, people were rooting for him because they wanted him to break the record. And like I don't know, I still don't. It's like rare to see some stuff like that, you know. Like I know like LeBron broke like the points record and stuff like that, but I feel like that one people knew was coming, so maybe like, people were cheering and like you kind of knew when he was gonna do it. With Westbrook's like triple double thing, like I feel like no one expected it to happen, you know? I think people before were like, okay, LeBron's gonna break the scoring record here, it's projected around here, like you could figure it out. The triple double thing, like no one saw coming, bro. Like so I think like
yeah,
people were just like cheering for it, as it was happening. It's hard to explain unless you were,
yeah.
like watching basketball in that moment.
Especially the way he did it too, like 50-point game winner too from like that far behind the arc. That
Nipsey
was
Night.
just ridiculous.
Was that
Was that
Nipsey Night
Nipsey?
or was it? Oh no,
Oh,
that
I
was
No,
a
think that
that
was
wasn't even the Nipsey
2020.
2021.
night. That wasn't
Oh,
the
okay,
Nipsey
wait,
night.
wait. No, so, dude, there's so many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's way too many bangers.
I'm gonna say the 2020-21, the 2020-20 triple double. I think that was like
Oh yeah.
historic. But I low key want to do a sleeper pick, like because I'm thinking back to the finals in 2012, and in Game 4 he had 43 points on 20 of 32 shooting to really like hold it down for the Thunder. Of course they didn't end up winning the finals, but I feel like that was like one of his best playoff performances.
Yeah, I mean, as a Heat fan, I saw that whole series. Like Russ was giving us belt like the whole time. I mean, like we could stop KD. He was kind of you can force him to like get to a spot, and I saw that happening. But Russ was just getting anything he wanted to. Like he was a real matchup nightmare. So I got an early taste of what he was capable of as a Heat fan, at least.
Um,
Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like he gets disrespected a bit like that because I think people just look at like, okay, KD left and like he couldn't get out of he couldn't like lead the team on his own, right? But like anyone who was watching like the moments, like the high leverage moments of the Thunder were there, like more often than not, I feel like Westbrook showed up and you're like, dude, where's KD at? Like, like the finals is a good like a few games, like you could look at that. And also like obviously like the 3-1 lead that they had against the Warriors, right? I feel like a lot of that like was in play too, where you saw like Westbrook like making the plays, and it's just like, come on, bro, we need like KD.
yeah. Um, so okay, let's before we get to the off court moments, what is your guys' favorite Russell Westbrook move, signature move?
I would just say like a dunk or some shit, bro. Just
Dunk?
yam it.
You
I
took
like all of
him.
his dunks, bro. Just fucking dunk that shit.
Yeah, his dunks. He used to like way back in the day. He would have like a two dribble pull up
Oh
jump
yeah,
shot
that's what I
from
was gonna
like the
say.
free throw
That
line. He
fucking
would just rise up
deep
so high and
two.
just like
Holy shit.
yeah.
That
Nobody
shit
can
was
block that. Nobody can do anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a demon.
that shit was automatic. I'm gonna go any coast to coast play. His
Yeah,
coast to
for real.
coast plays were insane. A lot of times they were dunks, sometimes they were like just layups, but he's just like, bro, if I see Russell Westbrook running at me full speed in his prime, I'm like getting the fuck out of the way. Like I'm
Just gotta
good.
run away.
Yeah, no, because I don't care. Like if I'm 7 feet tall, he's still gonna try to dunk on me. Like I'm not doing
I'm dead.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he had that one. I mean, when you just mentioned that, I remember like the alley oop. I think it's like the one where KD is like dribbling around the side, and it's like against the
Yeah.
Kings or whatever, and he like just like volleyball like spikes it in, and it, like I remember he dunked it so hard that the ball like went backwards, like the way like the ball went back
It
like the
went
way it
back
came.
towards him.
Yeah, it went back towards him. I'm just like, dude, like this is insane.
Dude was a freak.
Wild.
Yeah.
All right. What is last one? What's your guys' favorite Russ meme?
I
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You got one, Russ? Go ahead.
Mine is just like it's like, so Russell, did the Utah Jazz win the game or did you guys lose the game? And he's just like,
What?
what? He's
What?
like, man, y'all are tripping. He's like, man, I can't. Y'all.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russ, did you guys lose this game or did the Jazz win this one?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Girl, what do you think? Oh, there's so many. I feel like.
I mean, I don't know if this really counts as like off the court. It's technically on the court, but like anytime him and Campaign would get into their little
Oh yeah.
like
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
yeah, that's the funniest thing. And remember the two Mavericks players try to come in. There's like Charlie Villanueva, and he's like
Yeah.
shoved him out of the way as he was dancing. I was like, this guy's goated, man.
Bro, that arrow's good. Mine is bro, it's gotta be during the bubble when he would just get hyped and yell at the empty stands.
Oh,
The baby.
He would just yell at the LED screens and like yeah, they added the baby in there.
That was
Bro,
the
that's the
best
funniest thing
edit
of all time because you could hear all of it too. Oh my god.
That just
dude.
encapsulates who he is, man. Like, there's like no one in the crowd, and he's just like talking crazy.
Yeah.
Like no one
ever. Yeah.
there.
Oh my god, what a goat, man. Ugh.
Yeah.
Dude, this is too funny, man.
Oh man, wild,
Yeah,
wild,
man. I mean,
wild.
I think to kind of like put the bow on it, like I think you can directly like look back and say like dude, like he like directly led to OKC winning the championship, right? Because it's like you look at his career, like when KD was traded, like a lot of people thought Westbrook would leave at that time too, and like him deciding to stay in that moment was insane, right? Like Westbrook was the one who's from LA. Like you would think like he's the guy, like okay, like he has some reason to leave, like his personality wise, like he loves like fashion and like all these like high end things. Like he's an LA guy through and through, man. So like for him to choose to stay and extend in that moment because he chooses to stay they basically decide to trade for Paul George. Paul George turns into or sorry, Oladipo and Sabonis turn into Paul George. And then Paul George obviously at the end of his run turns into Shea and all the draft picks and like without that like you pretty much don't have this current Thunder team that ends up winning the championship, right? So that butterfly effect is like insane, like you could say like I think a lot of times people think like okay, it's just the impact is why they won the championship, right? But like literally, if he does not stay, they don't trade for Paul George. Like they don't make all these moves. They don't eventually trade away Paul George and get all these assets, right, to build the current team. So you could directly say it. But you guys, I don't know if he'll. I hope he signs like a 1 day contract or
With the
something and
yeah,
retires like a
with
Thunder.
OKC, right?
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
he should, but I don't know. That doesn't seem like his vibe, bro. Like he doesn't seem like the type of guy to like want like that 1 day celebration.
Yeah, he put his
Um,
video out and everything. Like
yeah, yeah.
Nah, I
he's
could see him
so
doing that. Why not?
he's so loyal though. Like he
That'd be cool
didn't
if he does it.
like I don't think he's actually signed with the team until like 2022 or 3 or something, right? Like he got traded from OKC to the Rockets. He got traded from the
Um,
Rockets to the Wizards. And then from the
yeah, then he
Wizards, he
got
got
traded to the
traded to the
Lakers.
Lakers, and then Lakers to the Jazz. And then after the
Yeah,
Jazz, that's when he finally signed, right?
yeah, that's
With
when he started
us.
becoming a free agent. Yeah, right, right.
And then Nuggets and then Kings. So
Yeah.
he's just very loyal. So but he should go back. Damn, that's crazy. That's 4, 5, that's 7 teams.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, Uzer, I have a sleeper pick, bro, dude. For
For
the
what?
moment, like I'll remember like it's one thing I remember because like I was watching like the what is it, the Clippers like Suns series, right?
Yeah.
This is when like Kawhi and like PG are like both hurt and out and like
I think I
I'm
know what
pretty
you're gonna
sure
say.
neither of them come back for that entire series, right? And
Yeah.
it's like you're like, all right, bro, like these guys are cooked. I think it's like game one, like Westbrook just like turned the clock back and
Yep.
he had like 30 points or something. And then I remember like the game winning thing is like Devin Booker like has this shot and he like tries to take a layup or something.
Yeah.
Like Westbrook blocks him, throws it off of him, and then like gets the ball like turnover and just like screams into the crowd. I was like, dude, like he could
Yeah.
still do this, man.
Damn, I should have said that. That should have been my pick. I totally forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
for real.
was the one candlelight in the dark times. But yeah, no, that's a good pick. Man, I'm gonna miss Russ. We're acting like he like died or something.
Yeah,
He's
we're
like,
in a whole eulogy and everything.
he's chilling, bro. He's probably on some island or something.
Yeah. And I feel like some team would have taken him, but I feel like at this point, like I mean, it was reported that he had offers from like the Wizards and the Kings, right? But I feel like at this point in time, like both the teams that are offering him, they're probably like, oh, like we'd love to have you on the team if you're willing to, just like sit on the bench and just
Yeah.
like, be like a mentor and like not really play that much. Like I don't think he would have had like a established like rotation minutes, anywhere. And I think that's fine, not every single player has to go like the Vince Carter route or something, where they're just like, okay, I'm trying to play forever and I'll just like do whatever role and just like sit on the bench and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, Udonis Haslem is like another guy that comes to mind where he's just like, okay, or even James Johnson or some shit where it's like, okay, like these guys know they're not going to play, but they just like want to sit on the bench and just kind of like be a part of a team. I feel like he's not really about that, which is fine. I don't think everyone has to continually just stick around if they don't want to, but
Yep.
all right. Damn, that was a fun 25 minutes. We turned back the clock a bit in the off-season pods, but
Yeah.
yeah, we can kind of move on to some other NBA news. It looks like there's some progress on the looks like some progress is being made on the Kawhi Leonard
Oh no.
aspiration trade stuff.
We just talked about
Um
something positive. Now we're gonna get. You're gonna make me
we
depressed
gotta
again.
transition, man. We'll go back to positive at the end,
Okay.
but
Okay. Bet.
we gotta stick this in here. Um, I don't know. Wait, did any of you were you reading the article or?
Yeah, so basically, they're looking into pretty much every party involved. They're looking into the Clippers organization, they're looking into our executives, our ownership, right? As part of discovery, part of pretty much everything going on. And obviously this case is far from over. These things take forever, months, could be even a year. But the most recent update is that, hey, I don't know what's gonna happen,
Just
but
laughing because like he went like full lawyer mode. Like, all right, bro, this like here's how it goes. Like, he's like explaining to the judge in like the courtroom and
I
stuff.
He's on
mean,
trial, bro.
yeah. I mean, bro,
He's
like at
on
this
trial. Yeah.
point, they might even investigate me. Like they're just investigating everyone. um. So, but the most recent update is they looked into Steve Ballmer,
Steven's
and they
crazy.
yeah, and they found that there's no evidence that he funneled like money through aspiration, right, to pay Kawhi Leonard. And again, the whole like accusation is that there was payment to Kawhi Leonard through aspiration so that the Clippers could avoid the salary cap, right? That was sort of the idea. Um, and so the probe is continuing, but there is no like proof. That's pretty much what they concluded at this point for Steve Ballmer, at least.
He's definitely guilty, man. I don't know how he got away with this
He
shit.
definitely planted those trees.
some
Yeah, there's no way he's not
Some
planning
Shohei
shit.
Otani shit. Like
Yeah, for sure. He's just too
it's
rich
like
to not get
it's
cleared.
not him, bro. It's his uncle.
For sure.
I mean, they're just
Yeah, but
going through everyone. I mean, it all started right in 2025 when I guess the the CEO, the founder of Aspiration, right? He pleaded guilty to wire fraud. Um, that wasn't related to Kawhi, but that was sort of the start of that was the first domino, at least. Um, and this whole time, right, Steve Ballmer's legal team has said that Ballmer was duped, right? He was the one actually defrauded by Sandberg. So I think, ultimately, will we know the real truth? Probably not. I just want this thing to end, but who knows, man? We might end in a situation where Kawhi goes to the Raptors, Brandon Ingram is still there, and then we have absolutely no one.
How would that happen?
Dude, I don't know. Anything could happen at
You have
this
to give up
point.
Kawhi, don't get anything in return.
Yo, this is revolutionary. We have not seen something like this in the NBA.
Yeah,
Like we've seen
this is
like some
crazy.
sports betting stuff recently, but this is crazy with a
I
superstar
mean,
at that.
I'm sure this happens a lot, but I don't know. I feel like that one aspiration CEO getting arrested kind of just set off like the whole domino effect of it. Because
Yeah,
now it's like Daktronics, like the jumbotron guy. Like, how are they involved now? Like, apparently they're sponsoring Kawhi.
yeah,
Why do they even need advertisements or endorsements? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I mean,
Nah,
this whole thing is like clear guilt, but I don't even know what a punishment would look like at this point. I just hope something happens soon.
what is this
yeah.
company? Let me see. Daktronics.
Daktronics. Yeah.
They built the video board for the dome. Um, let me
Yep.
see. What are they saying? Okay, I'm reading an article here. Let me see. Uh he just has like a deal with them. But I don't know if there's a link to
Like,
aspiration with this. Like this is like a separate thing. It seems like.
like, why is a video board company giving out deals? Like,
Yeah, I don't know
what is
what.
the point?
See, but that's like. But my
There's like
question now,
30 there's like 35 use cases in the country for a new video
Yeah,
board, like
seriously.
my thing is now like okay, this is how we're finding this out because of the the court case and everything. But like, I'm just wondering how many of these kinds of things just happen in general, like in the NBA or even like sports in general, like small things like sponsorships like these and like
uh
just with like players and stuff. So um the person that's sort of like been on top of all this for the past like year and a half is this guy on Twitter. His name Pablo Torre.
Pablo Torre,
Yeah,
yeah, that
Pablo
guy
Torre.
Yeah,
has the
dude,
investigation podcast.
he's been on top of this is his main
He's
objective,
the
man.
He's the
Sherlock, bro.
goat.
Yeah,
He's the Sherlock.
he's the Sherlock, bro. He's on top of this. So
Yeah, he's actually Sherlock.
dude, they're gonna get him,
That's like
bro.
literally his job, bro.
Oh my
Yeah, he's a
god.
beast.
But yeah, Kawhi definitely did it.
Kawhi did it. Yeah.
Kawhi himself did it,
Yeah.
bro. Oh my god. Why can't we
I
just
mean,
like
I think there's like a thin line, right? Like I think what do you call it? Like for example, like Jalen Brunson like took a pay cut with the Knicks, right? I'm sure he has like whatever sponsorship deals that are paying him money to get the money back. I think if it's like an external sponsorship, it's fine. I think the whole like aspiration thing though, where like the company is failing and like he's like a sponsor or whatever, is like clearly like a indication like something went wrong over there. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think it's gonna happen. Like, I don't really. I think I'd be shocked if like the league like somehow prevents the trade from going through. I think it's just like defining like what exactly is the punishment gonna be. But
yeah.
also like I don't know. I think in the current state of the NBA, like I don't think it's gonna be too severe, bro. Like I don't know. Like the Clippers and like Steve Ballmer is like a franchise that like the NBA needs, like they're not gonna be like, okay, yeah, this is like the richest guy in the world. Like let's get rid
Yeah.
of him or like rub him the wrong way. Like they're gonna give him something, but I don't think it'll be anything like too serious where it's like, gonna like disrupt that relationship or whatever. Like
Yeah, I feel like it's
Yeah.
probably just gonna be like a really, really hefty fine, like a multi-million dollar, like 10 or maybe like even $100 million, like whatever it'll be. But
maybe some draft picks or something. Like
bro, please stop. Bro,
Yeah.
we just cannot
I-
stay away from controversy, bro. First Donald Sterling and now Steve Ballmer, bro. It's crazy. I mean, but he seems
I'm
innocent.
just I'm just worried about like the precedent this sets though, right? Like if they get away with it or if there's not some like actual legit
Kawhi gets
punishment,
away with it.
or if the Clippers, whoever does this, like they're just gonna be signing like stars to $5 million contracts. Like if people can get away with it now, like that's
Yeah.
just gonna be the blueprint going
that's a
forward.
good point. That's a
So I
good.
don't know. The NBA, I think, needs to like actually crack down on it. I just don't know what that punishment could be aside from just like
Yeah.
nulling the trade or something. But I think they got to do
Yeah.
something.
Well, when we get
Yeah.
another update, we will let you know. Roger, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, I forget, like, last time this happened, they like voided the guy's contract, and there was like some like X amount of like picks and stuff lost. There was like some example. It was like some guy with like the Timberwolves or something, or I forget who it was exactly. But I mean, there was something similar to this for like cap circumvention. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna. But that's like a whole different NBA. Like it like truly depends on like who the commissioner is and like how like stringent they want to be with it. But yeah, I agree with Omkar. I mean, they should have some sort of punishment that like at least like makes other teams like discourage this kind of behavior.
Oh, you're talking about okay, I looked up you're talking about 1999, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Joe Smith? What the hell?
Yeah, that guy. That's the guy. That's the guy. That's him.
Papa.
The salary yeah, a salary cap circumvention scheme. Oh my god. They signed him to 3 okay, like $2 million that's crazy. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So there's just like
They
a
got him.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, they got him. That's wild. Um, yeah, I mean, when we get another update, hopefully it'll be like a big one, last one. These things take forever, so I fully expect it to keep going on even when the season starts. But maybe there's like pressure from the NBA and other sources to wrap this thing up. We'll see.
Yeah, agreed. All right. Let's move on to the NBA schedule release. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, I mean, we can definitely discuss this. I mean, we can discuss probably like opening day and like Christmas are probably like the biggest days. Um, let's start with the matchups on the actual opening day, and then maybe we can get through some of the opening weekend matchups. Yeah, so starting off the season, like I don't think I've ever seen this in my life, but for some reason, the defending champs are not playing the first game of the season. Instead, it'll be the Boston Celtics and Detroit Pistons at 3 p.m.
Ugh,
So I'm not sure like what
3
that game
p.m.
is for.
that's such a nasty
Um,
game.
like basically only high school kids who go home like after school immediately can watch that game. Like not even high school kids who are doing after school sports, bro, can watch that game. It's the high school kids who go home immediately after school. Like if
Yeah.
you're in middle school, like you're not making this game. If you're in
3 p.m.
elementary
Eastern,
school, no way you're making this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern, bro.
bro.
Like
So then,
what?
literally, just East Coast, because
Yeah,
like,
like the rest of the were they
yeah,
gonna watch on their lunch break or some shit?
yeah,
Like,
like every other time zone's cooked.
oh man.
Yeah.
I have
What do they
no
do?
clue why they're doing that. It's like a
It's
pretty good game too, like that they're wasting there.
So okay, so then the Knicks are not playing. Who else is playing on starting day?
No, so they are
the
playing. They're
Knicks.
just not playing that first match.
Oh, okay, they're not playing the first one. I mean,
Yeah.
well, I'm glad they didn't put them at 3 p.m. at least. Like that would have been bad.
They should just not have a 3 p.m.
Yeah,
slot,
they
bro.
should
They've
just
never had
not.
this
There's no
before. I've
reason.
watched like the NBA every year.
There's gotta
The
be
past
like,
5 years, they've never done that.
Yeah, it's only been on like Sundays before
yeah.
or like Saturdays. I've never seen it on a weekday. That doesn't make any sense.
Hopefully that's not like
Oh, actually, I was listening to a podcast. I know why they're doing this. So apparently, the NBA wants to build their European fan base,
Oh
and
yeah,
this time lines up with like 8 or 9 p.m. or whatever in London.
bruh.
So those guys are actually
No,
the ones meant to watch that game.
bro, they're gonna
Bro,
try this
what?
during the Oh, what if they have these during the season too? They're hundred
Omkar basically
percent.
did the Russell Westbrook thing. He's like, bro,
Bro,
what?
what?
Bro, what?
What are you
Nah,
talking
Y'all
that's
about?
tripping.
crazy.
Y'all
Yeah.
tripping.
NBA, y'all tripping,
True.
bro.
Y'all niggas tripping.
Get the hell out of here.
Dude, no, dude, they're 100% gonna have like some random games that nobody's gonna want to watch like at 3 p.m. during the season. It's
So
gonna
they
be
can
boring.
watch highlights. Why they need to take our
Yeah,
actual
like they
game
don't, they
time?
don't, yeah, they don't deserve to like see that shit live, bro.
Agreed.
Let them wake up at 4 a.m.
For real. Well, okay, that's probably the reasoning behind it. But okay, anyways, other than that, on that day we have the Sixers at Knicks, um, and then we have the Thunder at Spurs. So we can start with the Sixers Knicks. I mean, that's a pretty good matchup. Like you have the defending champs. It's gonna be emotional in MSG. Everyone gonna be crying and stuff.
The ring ceremony.
Um, yeah, and then you have the new look Sixers with LeBron and Jalen Brown and Embiid and Maxi and VJ and all these guys.
Ooh,
Um,
that'll be a good game,
It'll be good. I think it's a good idea to get them on national TV early in the season too. Like you don't know what's gonna happen with that team later on.
bro. Just say you're talking about Embiid.
Yeah. I mean they are
Had to.
tied for first in national TV games. Like they have 34 national TV
Yeah.
games this year. I feel like they're gonna regret that decision, bro. Because like I just don't think it's a good idea because these guys are not gonna play all the games. That's just my hunch.
Uh,
Like Embiid, but also LeBron, bro. Like they're gonna less rest LeBron. Like they're like this team is not. It's not like the Lakers where they need him to play to get wins. You know, in the regular season. I
yeah.
think they're gonna rest him and LeBron a lot.
They might need him to play to get wins, honestly, at this point. If Embiid goes out for a bit, they don't really have a whole lot, those 2 guys, so I don't know, we'll
Yeah, that's
see.
true as well.
Yeah, still a lot of games, though, national.
So who do you guys have winning that game? Knicks Sixers.
Give me the Knicks. I think it'll take a little bit for the Sixers to gel. I don't know about the
Yeah,
first
agreed.
game of the year.
Plus, they'll be like emotional and hype. Like I think the Knicks got it, bro. The energy gonna and they're gonna be crazy. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna go Knicks. I'm gonna say Sixers probably gonna start off with like a 15, 20 point lead or something, and then just like the Knicks love doing, they're gonna come back and win.
Okay,
yeah,
um,
let's see.
what was the last one?
Thunder at Spurs.
At Spurs? That makes sense. But
Yeah, bro. I mean, the
yeah,
NBA is they trying to feast off of it, bro. I mean, I feel bad for that brother Chet, bro. Like he had like no rest, man. Like this whole off season, like he's like they've been talking about Chet. They're like, "Yo, Chet, you gotta prove it, bro." And NBA is like, "You don't gotta wait too long, man."
no,
Like
you're right in there.
No rest.
I
they're
mean,
starting with game eight of the series.
that's just how it's got to be, man. Like this is the West rivalry. This is very likely going to be the people that pull up to the Western Conference Finals again, depending on seeding. But like, um, you know, I mean, I hope Jada plays. That'll be great. He probably will. Seems healthy. Um,
Yeah, I think they're all healthy now.
the Spurs hate the Thunder. The Thunder probably hate the Spurs. I think Devin Vassell just like said something. He was like, "We hate all of them" or something. Um, so which I don't know why he's talking, but yeah,
His bum,
that'll be a
bro.
really good game. I'm gonna go with the Thunder on that one. I feel like the Thunder have like a little bit of a vengeance within them right now. They know that they didn't lose because it was completely like they got shut out. They did not have like their second best player properly. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Thunder on that one.
Yeah, it should be a fire game. I was gonna pick the Spurs, and I forgot they have De'Aaron Fox probably still starting next year. So if that's the case, give me the Thunder
They
by
doubled
100.
down on him, bro. Triple
Yeah,
down.
They said, "Here,
nah, I
have some
can't trust
more
that man.
money, have some more contract,
Who knows? Maybe he'll have a revenge year, but not the first game.
revenge year."
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, I think I agree. I think the Thunder will be locked in for that game. I'd hope they win that one. I mean, from right now, like they don't play the Spurs until like February or something. So, whatever happens in this game, like it's gonna carry forward, like either the Thunder get the redemption and it's like, okay, like it's gonna be like a real rivalry back and forth, or the Spurs win and everyone's gonna be like, yo, the Spurs own you guys, bro, whatever,
yeah,
like and then everything that the Thunder do until now, until February is not gonna matter until they play again, I guess. But it's a huge game for Chet, man. Like, you don't gotta like we're not asking you to drop like 50 points or some shit,
yeah,
bro. But just, like show up and play and like do your thing, bro. Like show you got some stuff to you and like, be well on your way. Like I don't even think they need to win. I think like if they just play it close and like Chet plays well, like Jado plays well, I think you're chilling, bro. Like
yeah,
you just want to see them compete at least in that game. And but that game is gonna be intense. I mean, I think the Spurs deserve to have it at home, being the Western Conference champs last year, so
yeah.
makes sense.
Should be a good one. So that's opening day. Um, where do we want to look to next? What other notable games do
There's
we
like
have?
the opening weekend games, we
Oh
can kind of
yeah.
quickly go through. Wolves Heat is on Wednesday. That's gonna be a fun one.
Mm.
Um, Lamelo versus Giannis.
I'm actually
LaMelo
very
versus Giannis.
that's crazy. I'm actually very much looking forward to that game. That's such an interesting matchup. Um,
On both sides, honestly. Like I just want to
yeah,
see what both the teams like do and what they look like, right? Like just so much like obviously like the new acquisitions, but it's gonna change the way that these teams play, like is like
yeah,
the biggest thing, right? Like
both of them.
the Wolves go from like this big, like bruising, like bump team or whatever it was.
Bump, bump.
Shoulder,
Bump
shoulder,
Randall, like
step back, left.
yeah. Into like just like, heavy on the guards with LaMelo and Ant. And I think they're gonna shoot a lot of threes, bro. Like I know they traded Nas Reed,
Ah,
but LaMelo shoots a lot of threes, like Ant shoots a lot of threes. Jaden McDaniel's gonna shoot a lot of threes. Like they have a team that can shoot.
it's just the
Um,
Hornets
the
again.
Yeah, the Heat too. Like I'm curious, like how much. Obviously, I think the Heat's like defense with Giannis and Bam is gonna be insanely solid. I'm just so curious to see what they do on offense, bro. Like, 'cause, like low key, like Bam and Giannis might be like the better facilitators on offense, but like I don't know, like I'm just curious, like how much of the offense runs through them versus like the guards, and like what the guards also look like. Because I feel like that'll be pretty important. You know, Davion Mitchell, Jovic, or whatever, and Andrew Wiggins and stuff. I'm just curious what these auxiliary pieces look like around them.
Yeah, same. I mean, I'm pretty intrigued by the Wolves. Obviously, I'm a Heat fan, but I think the Wolves are going to be like a completely different look than we've seen from like any team really in the league. So like, obviously for both sides, like Giannis and a new look team, and then Lamelo, Gobert, like it's just going to be a completely different matchup we haven't seen before.
Hmm.
I'm a little bit worried because Lamelo does cook the Heat like every time he used to play when he was in the
Ooh.
Hornets. But we'll see if his role changes. Maybe he doesn't have the ball in his hands like nearly as much. But I think it'll be a close game. I still got the Heat. Obviously, I have to, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Wolves get it.
It's gonna be a good one.
Maybe he's scared a little bit.
He's
A
a
little bit,
little scared.
maybe a
They
little
got
bit.
him. They got him shook. What else we
Yeah, I think
got
I'll go
then?
with the Heat too.
Oh, I didn't say mine. I'm gonna go with the Wolves. Let's
Then
go.
oh,
Because I
lone
think
wolf.
oh
No,
no, because I think Giannis and I think the Wolves are gonna be undersized now. Losing Randall and Naz Reid for the Heat. So I think Giannis and Bam are gonna have a little bit of a field day on the inside. If they can get to their spots, but I still think the Wolves will pull it out.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Then we got the Warriors and Lakers next.
Boo, bro, that is the most boring. Get these retirement. Well, I guess not the
Get these
Lakers
beggars,
anymore.
get
Get
these
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 beggars out of
beggars out of
somebody
here.
get these beggars out of here.
Somebody get these beggars out of here.
here.
I mean, the Warriors were begging for LeBron. So this is not totally off base.
They're truly both beggars, bro. Like, why do the Lakers have 34 national TV games, bro? They are
Bro,
tied
that's
with
insane.
like the Knicks deserve it. They won the chip, big market, won the chip, deserve it, whatever. The Sixers have 34. Okay, whatever. They got LeBron. I don't agree with it, but makes sense. Whatever, loaded team. The Spurs, okay, it makes sense. Young team, you have Wemby or whatever. Why is the Lakers there?
Bro,
Yeah, bro.
Walker
What the hell?
Kessler.
Nobody wants
Yeah,
to see the
that's
milkman 34 games, bro. That's way too much.
terrible, bro.
Oh my god,
They should have
dude.
had the Thunder there, bro. They should have had the Thunder there. The Thunder
For
are
sure.
fifth at 30 games, but come on, man.
I mean, it's like a
34
market
is
thing
crazy.
too, like games in OKC versus games in LA. That's always gonna be a
They got
factor.
the Spurs up there, brother.
Yeah, that's true. San Antonio's kind of jank. That's true. That's true. Um,
Yeah, I mean, also they got the Warriors up there too, bro. Warriors are tied for sixth with 28 national TV games, bro.
I think that's probably just 'cause, like Steph and like when's his last year gonna be and all that. So like, it's not his last year probably, but
Bro,
I mean,
Jimmy Butler is not even gonna play on this team until
yeah,
a while, right? He like tore his knee or whatever.
yeah,
It's
I
just
It's
Steph.
just
forget
it's
that
just
he's on
purely
the
Steph.
team.
Yeah,
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 but I kind of get it though. People want to see Steph. He's exciting.
yeah.
Just
Until
way
he
yeah.
too old of a
retires,
team.
yeah,
Yeah.
can't waste him. So,
All right.
dude,
Give,
I'm going with the Warriors that game. I do,
yeah.
I just
Give
want
me
to see
Wakers.
Steph. I just want to see Steph drop a 40 ball. Damn, you got the Lakers. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
bro.
got the
Luka.
Lakers too. Steph's gonna
Damn,
drop that 40 ball though. Still.
and then
It's the
lose.
Luka, bro. You think
Yeah.
we're gonna start off with a loss, man? You think we're gonna start out with
Bro,
a loss?
they got
Who is
Yaxel.
we?
They got Yaxel now, bro. He promised them a chip.
Oh yeah, Luka Reeves era. Okay. Next up Thursday, we have Donovan Mitchell's homecoming. Nah, it's not actually his homecoming. But yeah, Cleveland at Philly. Uh, I don't know, bro. Give me Philly in that one. I think Philly will win. They're not gonna go
Wait,
0-2,
what?
bro.
What was the team?
Give me the Cavs and Sixers.
Cleveland!
There we go.
Hey,
This is
There
for
we go.
you!
We're back.
We're back. Oh, I messed up the thing. Okay, we're good. Uh, I don't know, man. The Cavs are just annoying. I just don't like seeing their name. like,
Agreed.
what are they doing at this point?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's probably a game I'm not gonna watch, to be honest with you. like, I'm probably not gonna watch that game.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not convinced right now, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not watching that game either.
Okay, next.
Man, I just
no,
yeah, I hate the Cavs, man. I'm good on this. I don't even want to predict them.
Next up, Nuggets at Thunder. They got the Thunder. Damn, they got the Thunder and Spurs and Knicks and Sixers here a lot, bro.
Oh wow.
The whole opening weekend they got him. Jokic visiting his rival. I guess his rival.
It is wild to think that this Nuggets team was like terrorizing the league a few years ago. And it's just
I
like
still feel like they could be, bro. I
they
feel like we're sleeping
could,
on
but
them,
like,
low key, bro.
bro, but they haven't like ultimately in the playoffs for the past few years. And give the
Should have
credit to the
kept MPJ,
Timberwolves,
man.
but I don't know what it is. Like I
MPJ
think,
would not let this happen, bro.
bro, he would let that and more happen
and more.
and more. Let him be free, bro. He gets to do whatever he wants now on the Nets. I mean, I'm gonna pick the Thunder. I just don't like the Nuggets. I will never like the Nuggets unless they're facing like a team I like even less.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go the Nuggets, bro. They're always a threat with
Yeah.
Jokic, and I don't know. Their team's gonna look different every year. It's like based on the pieces they put around him. So maybe this is gonna be an up year. Let's see.
That's true. He's a problem. Give me the Thunder, though.
Thunder, if
Especially if the Thunder lose to the Spurs, they're not losing to the Thunder the second game, bro. It's not happening.
Yeah, probably
yeah.
not.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Thunder there. All right, is that
All right.
opening weekend?
There's two quick ones: Knicks, Celtics, and Rockets at Spurs. I'll take the Spurs in that second one, bro. I think they'll
We're,
probably.
we're just cycling the same teams and making them face each other at this point. Opening
With like
weekend.
one new variant
Yeah.
introduced, right? Like the Rockets are like the very. The Nuggets is like a
So-
That's
variant.
crazy,
Avs is
bro. The Rockets too. It's like, who are you? Like,
Seriously.
a-
oh my god.
Fred VanVleet gonna come back though.
Oh
Bro, his
shit.
old ass.
Heck not.
He's like 34 or 35 or something at this point. I'm good on Fred
Yeah,
Van.
he's
Steven
about to shoot
Adams?
40%.
Steven Adams still there?
He might
Didn't he
be.
get injured? Like I forgot what
He was
happened.
injured. I don't know if he'll be back though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Rockets right now. I'm good on them. I'll take the Spurs.
Yeah, I'll take the Spurs too. Especially if they lose
Makes
to the
sense.
Thunder, they're not losing to the Rockets.
That's your logic for all the opening
Yeah,
games.
it's just like you lose the first one, you got to win the second one.
Can't lose a second.
No.
I'm going Boston here, bro. I think Boston because I think Boston gonna lose to the Pistons and then beat the Knicks. Some drama will.
Same logic.
Ooh, that would be
Yeah.
crazy. PG gonna drop a cool 21 points.
Yeah. Tatum gonna go off on him and remind him.
Damn,
see
I can
who
actually
does-
see that happening.
He's gonna be like, anything is possible at the end of the
First game.
We did it. Oh man.
Oh,
What
man.
are the okay, so I want to touch on screw the Thanksgiving games, I don't care. What are the Christmas games?
You mean
this year?
Christmas?
No, I know like they have Thanksgiving games too. It's not really a thing.
Oh yeah, screw
But
that.
like
Yeah.
but like what are
Screw
the
that, screw that.
Christmas
Heard
games
about that.
this year?
Yeah, this is a disappointing slate in my opinion, bro. You have Spurs and Knicks. I think that's gonna be a banger in MSG. Like
Yeah, finals
that's what you
rematch.
want to see. That's like peak right there. Um, Heat Celtics is like decent. I don't know what like Boston is gonna be, but I guess it'll be fun to see Giannis and Bam and the Heat or whatever. Again, I have no idea what to make of the Celtics team. Then we have Sixers Lakers at 5 p.m. I think this is terrible, bro. Like
I mean,
I think LeBron just wanted to be at home for Christmas, so they're like, "All right, brother." Like he's like, "Okay, you got it, man." Like his return.
he doesn't want to be in cold ass Philly. He made the call.
Yeah.
I mean, I get why they're doing it. It's LeBron's. It's probably his return to LA. But like, I really do. I mean, it could still be a good game. Like, it's very possible it's a good game. Like, Luca might drop 40. Austin Reeves might drop a cool 32 points. But I just don't know how much I'm gonna care. I don't know how much I'm gonna care too much about that game. Also watch it, but yeah.
I mean, the real storyline is Bronny going to be on the Sixers or the Lakers at that point?
Bronny? Ooh, are we gonna see LeBron
Bro.
dunk on Bronny? That'd be dope.
He's going to drop 4 points, but for which side? That's the real.
Ooh.
Damn.
I think he's still with the Lakers, right?
Yeah, bro, he's on their team.
Yeah, he's just on their team.
guaranteed.
That's crazy.
I think LeBron didn't release the news until like the day after his contract was guaranteed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
genius. He's smart like that. After that, you have the Thunder Wolves, which could be interesting. I mean, the Wolves usually play the Thunder pretty well in the regular season, honestly. I think they beat them, honestly, most
Bro,
of the time, to be honest. Like,
that's gonna be a fast-paced ass game.
yeah, it's gonna
Holy
be some
shit.
wild shit.
That'll be a fun game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Minnesota though, come on, man, give us
Yeah,
the
that oh
home.
yeah, I saw that. I was like, "Wait, what?" I guess
I don't
maybe
know.
they had to do that just because of like there's certain limitations you have in the schedule at some points, and maybe they just had to do that.
No, I think there's some rule where like if you're on Christmas, you have to like alternate, I think, home and away or some shit. I don't think you could get
Oh,
multiple home. I don't know if it's like that, but I thought I saw
Interesting.
something like that at some point. Then last one, Jokic and the Nuggets at the Warriors.
I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
I'm
be
not
boring
watching it.
ass game.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
good.
good. Okay, so some good Christmas games at least. Wow, another
It's
NBA season.
okay. I'm trying to think what matchups I would have liked to see better.
Um, like realistically, there's like 6 teams or so in the NBA that like I actually care about watching. Maybe maybe 7. Um, right? Like Heat, Sixers, Thunder, Spurs, um, Wolves. I can't really
Knicks.
think of Knicks. Yeah, Knicks, of course. Yeah, that's like 6 right there. Like, are the Pistons gonna be good this year? They'll probably be like a top 4 seed. Um,
Pistons should probably uh, like I think they should probably be in there, bro, Loki, instead of like the Warriors, maybe. But I understand like
yeah,
Steph's appeal. They're probably gonna be like a better team, but like Steph is like the more iconic player, will probably draw more viewers and stuff. But
yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see, man. We'll see. We got another NBA season coming up. Um, Anything else you guys want to add?
I think that's about it. I guess one interesting point on the schedule though, damn, we kind of went pretty long, but interesting point. The Pacers, I mean, they only have 11 national TV games. I know like
Good.
the verdict is a little bit out on them. I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but I don't know if I'm them, I probably feel a little bit disrespected. Like 11, like come on, bro. Like the top of the league got like 34. Like I think you could have gotten. I'm looking at the list right now. Um, like why do the Cavs have 17 games, bro, on national TV? Like, I don't understand why what is the demand for the Cavs, especially if LeBron is not there over the Pacers. You know, I feel like they should have probably could have flipped those two,
I mean,
17 to the Pacers, 11 to the Cavs.
I mean, bro, like ultimately, like yeah, the Pacers had that crazy year, right? They made it to the finals. But like the NBA is not gonna go off that. They're gonna go off what happened last season. Like how many games did you win? If you go from like a really bad
Yeah, I
team to
guess
like
that's true.
really good teams, like a really bad team, like they're not gonna be like, oh, 2 years ago you were in the finals. Well, it's okay. Last year you won 10 games. We're still gonna give you like 20 national TV games. So yeah,
Hey, they did
Kyrie's
that with
just
the Warriors. The Warriors were
oh
good
okay,
5
yeah, yeah.
years
But that's still Steph, bro. It all comes
ago.
back to Steph.
Yeah, as long as you have Steph.
Kyrie Saint Steph. And he'll come back.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
said
dude,
Kyrie's got no aura like that,
he's
bro.
been going through it. I don't know what
But
he's
why
gonna
did
look like.
The Mavericks the Mavericks got 21 games, bro? I
Okay,
understand
that's
Cooper
that's
Flag,
kind of
but come on, bro.
that's
21.
the Cooper flag effect for sure.
Is Kyrie gonna be back?
He
I'm down to
should be.
watch that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Reportedly, so
Yeah, I would watch Kyrie and Cooper flag. That'd be actually lit. And Clay.
But 21 is a lot. I don't know about all that.
21
21.
is a lot. Yeah, their shit should have been closer to 15, bro. I think the Pacers should have gotten some of this distribution.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe like 15 for the Pacers. But like Uzair said, like
Yeah.
it's hard to justify doing that with like a team that just lost a shit ton of games the previous year.
The Pistons, though, they're also disrespected. I feel like in this schedule thing, bro. Like they have 19, bro. Like the Rockets have more than them.
Oh yeah, that is kind
The
of
Yeah.
crazy.
Mavericks have more. Like I understand they want to push Cooper Flag, but like there's no way that the Mavericks are drawing like that many viewers. You know, I guess like more than like the. I guess maybe Detroit isn't either. But like, bro, they were a 60-win team, bro. Like
Who was the 60-win team? Oh, the Detroit.
Detroit.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Detroit.
Wait, yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, 60 wins,
Yeah.
bro. And it seems like the NBA honestly don't give a shit if the Kawhi goes to the Raptors because they only got 7 games.
Yeah, they're not gonna
7?
bank on that, bro. Imagine you give them
Yeah, like
like imagine you give them
Damn.
yeah.
25 national TV games and it doesn't happen. You're
In
just
fact, the
putting
Clippers got more, bro. The Clippers got 8.
let's go. Let's go, bro. We're in there. Still got some
Like I
hope.
think maybe they should. Okay, tell me that, bro. The Raptors with Kawhi should have been on Thanksgiving or Christmas, bro. Low
Yeah, but
key, they
he's
should
not
have been on
there,
there.
bro. They would have just put like a silhouette on the
That's true. Maybe they
promotional
don't know that he's
pictures.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, who's their best player if Kawhi's not there? Put RJ Barrett on that shit, bro. Fuck.
I mean,
Bro.
Brandon Ingram if he stays, but yeah.
Nobody wants to see RJ Barrett.
No, Scotty
promo.
Barnes.
Oh
No,
no, Scotty Barnes.
so
Yeah,
how do you
just-
disrespect
Scotty
Scotty Barnes, bro? You said RJ Barrett over Scotty Barnes.
I'm sorry, Scotty. Forgive me.
He literally said Kawhi was like one of his favorite players or something. So this should be a
Yeah.
good team up if it happens.
Bro, Scotty and Kawhi would be tough. No,
Would be. Too bad we'll never see it.
we'll never know. Like when it
Um,
happens, we're gonna have to do a breaking pod. Like,
dude, we're
Emergency
gonna have to
pod?
do an actual emergency. Like it's gonna be big, bro. I'm gonna be
Okay,
woken
we're-
up in the middle of the night again because of Kawhi.
I'm dead. All right. I think that was a good pod, man. Damn, we went for an hour.
That was
and
great,
honestly,
bro. I mean, you know, when you
Perfect.
you think there's not much to talk about, but there usually is. So
We had some good memories.
yeah, I wanted to spend a lot of time on Russ. I feel like he deserved that. So
Oh yeah, wait. One final memory, bro. Before we close it, you guys
Yeah,
remember like he had like beef with like that one reporter, whatever. Like the one reporter would try to ask him a question, and then he was just like, I forget at some point, Nick Gallo is like the Thunder sideline reporter, right? He's the guy like the players currently all
Yeah,
dress up
they
and like
put
put their names
yeah.
on and stuff. So he was still on the team, right? So I think he asked him a question, and this other guy Russell Westbrook hated, bro. His name was Barry Trammell. Like
Mhm.
anytime you see any Russ interview where he's like beefing with the reporter, 9 times out of 10 it's Barry Trammell, bro. So
Bruh.
he's asking him a question, right? Like Nick asks him a question, he answers Nick Gallo's question, then Barry Trammell asks him, and he doesn't give him like a good answer. And he's like, "No, wait, I wanted to ask a question." And then he's like, and then Westbrook is like, "Bruh, I don't want to answer your question." And then he's like, "So do you not like Nick?" He's like, "Do you not like Nick?" He's like, "No, I love Nick. I just
Yeah.
don't like you."
Yeah, I remember that now.
He
I
said
remember
to his
that. That was
face.
goated.
Now, are you upset with something?
She would be upset. I just don't like you.
You don't?
No,
Do you not like Nick either?
I love Nick, but I don't like you.
Well, you gave us about the same answers.
Yeah. You got another question?
Bro.
That was way too good,
Nobody
bro.
would say that except Russ, bro. Russ is so goated. That's awesome.
Dude, he just like had no regard like amongst the reporters. Like if he hated him, like he was not answering that shit, bro. He just like next question.
Yeah, he was
Next
like,
question
Next
was
question.
tough.
Yeah, that's a wheel. There's so many. Next question. Next question. Oh man,
I'm
that was
dead.
goated. All right, Omkar died, so we gotta
I
end
will end it
it.
here.
Omkar died, bro. He couldn't take it. All right. We'll end it here, guys. We'll see you guys pretty soon. Probably next one will be our seedings for the upcoming season. So be on the lookout for that. And
Oh yeah, the previews, bro.
yeah, the previews. Probably next one will be a
Damn.
big one. See you guys
Hashtag
soon. Hashtag damn.
Peace.
Hashtag why not?
Yeah, why not, bro?
Hashtag why not?
Hey.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh, he's still there. What the hell?
I'm back.